What's up, folks? Today is June, is it the 28th, I believe? 28th? Something like that. And I got a few things going on today. A little bit on the move this time around. Walking around the old yard, barefoot. I learned a little something about grounding recently. I guess just being barefoot more often. Can't say I necessarily believe everything I heard, but I say why not give it a chance? No harm in being barefoot in some grass more often. Feel like at the very least I'll just... Oh, the male person is here. Toughen up my feet a little bit. Currently I'm working on a resume because I continue to be threatened by not having a job, a proper job. Technically I have a DoorDash and Instacart accounts, but I don't use them. I just I'm scared my car's gonna break down, and I thought that was gonna be a good pick for me. I'd get to cruise around and do some freestyling, come up with some jokes or whatnot. I realized it sucks. Kind of just fucking sucks. And I've worked in the food business before. I was a server's assistant, and that combined with that, I know that crappy job isn't the life for me. So, but right now I just need a little something. I need a little bit of money because I want to do some traveling, and need some money to do that. So yeah, I think it'd be interesting to maybe learn something about like real estate. Just because I know wealth is capital and it's all about ownership, and I wonder if like the housing market was to just dip dramatically all of a sudden, if I could buy up put a down payment on like a house and then rent it out, that'd be pretty cool. I've got a what's it called, Landlord for Dummies book that my brother Wyatt bought. Yeah. Anyways, I have this theory that with the housing market going up and up and up, and 90%, maybe even more of wealth being owned by the top so few percent, what does most wealth come from, right? I just said it comes from capital, it comes from ownership, owning land, owning companies. But really, owning land, you own a company, that means you own the land beneath it. What was the whole McDonald's deal, right? McDonald's, have you ever seen that McDonald's movie? I don't remember much about what I'm about to say, but really they were more interested in owning the land beneath all these places than owning the McDonald's themselves. Because land has value. So I wonder, and I theorize that much more of the land, because think about it this way, so many companies are monopolized nowadays, owned by one source, that the ownership of land is so concentrated that almost like no wonder. And who owns, okay, and here's one thing, who owns houses? Banks own houses. So it's like, who owns banks, you know? Like, why would the housing market be up, keep going up and up and up, you know? Like, and it makes me think, like, these few people own all the so basically these few people own all the land. So it makes me think the only way to combat that is when not enough people can afford their land, and so they are forced to change. But the problem with that is there's so much overpopulation and there's so many goddamn people. Not only is there a shit ton of poverty, but there's people that are willing to inaccurately prioritize their financial spending and pay for these ridiculously expensive apartments and houses, condos, whatnot, studios. I, on the other hand, cannot afford that. Got $700 to my name and dropping down. I'm a pretty damn good saver, but I hate working crap. I've got a lot of goals that I've been working for, though, and I need some money. It'd be cool if, like, I don't know, how awesome would it be if I could just blow up on YouTube, start making some YouTube monies, and then use that money to change the world. Use that money to create this website platform actually I've been working on that I'd like to talk to you guys about. But I almost wonder if I think it needs to be held secret for a little bit longer. I know I'm not talking to anybody. I don't think I've gotten a single viewer. I have a few videos. Maybe I need to advertise my videos, because otherwise who else is going to look up Nilly Dillman just randomly into their YouTube search bar and find me? Yeah. Another thing is I realize I need to maybe, like, I'm doing all this talking, but maybe I need to find almost a medium, a background for people to watch or be more entertained by while they're listening to my rants, my talk. I'm not quite sure what that's going to be. Right? It has to matter, it has to mean something. It has to be productive, but it also has to be entertaining. Right? It's interesting. I've done some research, and well, I hope to make change and educate people. But let's be honest, the YouTube channels that financially do well, that get a lot of views, I mean, a PewDiePie, like play video games, review toys. I looked up the most viewed YouTube channel is this little boy and his father that review kids' toys. I mean, what kind of bullshit is that? Like, what the fuck? Why are people wasting their goddamn time looking at that shit? So what can I provide? You know, that's always like, that's money right there. Services and products. Services and products. What can I provide? So I don't know. Really, but let's get back to the truth of it. More than anything, I'm on here for my own sake. Trying to make a habit out of this. Maybe feel some accountability. I don't know. I think I'm going to the river again today. I've been going to the river a shit ton lately. It's been so gosh damn hot. I've been really pushing my fear. Doing some crazy tricks that I never thought I was capable of. I realized that fear's an interesting fucking thing in this world. So many people are just clouded by their disbelief in themselves, right? This whole danger thing, right? Doing backflips into water, it's so scary until you fucking do it, and then you realize, oh, that's not as bad, and then you do it again to make it real, right? And then you're like, fuck. I did a dive into a front flip at Estacada Lake the other day. Badass. It's fucking cool. It's really fun. I just like sprinted off the cliff and just sent that 20-foot banger, man. Look at this bird. Oh. Spooked the bird and it flew away. Yeah. I'm about to take some old friends of mine grew up with to this cool cliff jumping spot I know of, and hopefully have a good time at 1 o'clock. I think I'm gonna do some interview pranks with my brother and his friend later. So hopefully we get some funny ones. I'll upload that shit. Maybe I've got some videos of me doing some of that cliff jumping. I think maybe I can ask my friend Dom to make like an edit for me. He does he does scooter edits. He's really into scootering. But he's got some cool clips. Yeah, so maybe he'd be willing to do that for me. We'll see. I could post that if y'all would be interested in seeing me face some of my fears. Recently though, I did a 35-foot backflip off the barrels, and 35? Yeah, probably 35-foot backflip off the barrels in Lake Oswego. Pretty damn gnarly. It took a lot to build up there. I had actually done it before. One day I was just really emotionally distressed, dealing with this like fucking stupid lady, and called up my friend and said, hey, I really need somebody right now, and we went swimming, and I just fucking sent it. I closed my eyes though, and I way over rotated and just slammed the water. But I sent it, and that's really what matters, right? And so the other day I was also I was overwhelmed by some finance stuff and feeling really stressed out, and I was just like, fuck, like I gotta fucking do something. I gotta fucking face some fears right now. I gotta put this shit, this pain in the closet and go and fucking fight and prove to myself that I'm capable of anything I put my mind to. And I fucking did it. It was crazy. It was crazy. Felt great. One thing is though, I did my legs were supposedly a little too far spread apart. And I'll tell you, that water raped my asshole. Oh my god. It hurt. It hurt. I'll have to do it again though and perfect my form. I plan on taking my buddies to this place and calling them out, seeing if I can push their fears a little bit. We'll see what happens. Anyways, yeah, I'm working on a resume. Got this resumehelp.com. I'm gonna just plug some shit into. It's hard though. I'm only 18 years old. I worked I was a busboy, server's assistant for a little while, last year, a couple years ago, and that's the only job I've ever had. And I don't know, I just don't feel like I have a lot of interesting shit to put on a resume, because I know they just want the bullet points, right? And the real, where you can really get twisty and strategic with your words is more in the interview, but that's fucking hard. And then it's like, what job do I even want to do? Like, I just don't want to ever want to waste my time. Money is not enough of a motivation for me. And I'm happy about that. But it makes shit hard. Because it's hard to find, especially with this lack of experience, it's hard to find a job that I can I can see skills in that I value. And I'm saying that knowing that I haven't done enough research. So that's the other thing. So I'm being a little lazy, but being real lazy. But I'm fighting. You know what? I need to go write my calendar and my planner real fast. Get that out of the way this morning. I haven't eaten that much today. Make sure you're limiting your animal consumption, animal product consumption out there. You don't need as much of it as you think. And I'll tell you that almond oat milk is the shit. I love that crap nowadays. And I've had purple nurples before. I've got 2 older brothers, so trust me when I tell you that it sucks to be a milked cow. Wait, what? I did not completely think about how I was. Hey Wyatt, get over here in this YouTube video. What's up? Just talking. What do you eat?
What are you talking about?
Just anything. Life,
Tortilla chip.
goals. Oh, the sunglasses. Yeah, just life and shit.